Hi everyone. My name is Julia Rose. Let me turn around so y'all can see me in the light. Hey, y'all see me now. Look at me glow.
Yes,
Anyway,
looking good. Yeah, looking good.
my name is Julia Rose. If you guys are new, I am sponsored by the lovely Shakayla and the most awesome Aaron Thompson, who is sponsored by Rodney, all the way up to Seeley, all the way up to Kenneth. You know the drill. I will be your lovely host this evening for our Teach Back Wednesday. What's awesome about Teach Back Wednesday is that you get to learn more about how you can run your business and how you can become a leader with your business as well. So, what we'll be going over first is products. The lovely Kiara is going to go over our Access Energy and Focus pills. Those are amazing products that I personally use, and Kiara is going to let us know why is it good to take and why you should take them and promote them to your family, friends, and social circle. Please introduce us. I'm introducing you to Miss Kiara. Come on up.
Woo!
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the introduction, Miss Julia Rose. I really appreciate it. I am going to go ahead and share my screen. If it'll let me do it. Oh. Okay, can you guys see the screen? Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So today I will be talking about the excess energy and focus pills that are approved and made with the Rhodiola rosea plant. So it's like first things first, just to kind of give you guys the agenda. I'll be talking about the product, the importance of the ingredients, other alternatives and options that you can use. And then, of course, I'll share my experience and open it to the floor for anyone else that wants to share their experience with these specific pills. So before I dive kind of deeper into it, we're going to watch a quick short video on what I'll be talking about.
I don't think we could hear anything. Can anybody else hear anything?
I do
No.
not.
No, we can't hear.
Kiara, you need, if you could stop and start again and stop sharing and share with audio.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
All good. Before you share the screen, it should be on the bottom left where it says share sound with computer or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you click that.
Okay.
It should work now.
Let's try it. Well, let's try it one more time. Okay, so about rhodiola. So the main function of rhodiola, it helps maximize your physical endurance and increase the mental focus during exercise. So oftentimes, I'm not sure about a lot of people, but me myself included, whenever I'm exercising, I have trouble kind of staying focused on exercising, if that makes sense. So these rhodiola pills, the main function of them is to not only just maximize your workout time, but it also just increases your focus during the exercise or whatever you're doing. Another thing or another fact about rhodiola is that the natural caffeine from the green tea extract combined with the rhodiola rosea helps promote physical endurance and mental focus for more vigorous workouts. So this excess energy and focus pill really hones in on any kind of extra work that you want to do, any kind of like extra exercises that you want to do. Sometimes you may feel like you can't really go as hard as you want to or as hard as you need to. These pills kind of give the pathway for that. It kind of opens up the energy levels in your body. It opens up your mind. It stimulates your mind. So if you were looking for trying to do more vigorous workouts but couldn't really find anything to help you get there, this could be something that you could use. And another fact about rhodiola is that the research suggests that the rhodiola supports the body's stress response system, which can help with recovery time. So a lot of times after that hard workout, you still gonna be feeling it for days after, or you'll just be really tired, you'll be really fatigued. Even though this is an energy and focus pill, you won't feel the crash that your body kind of goes through after a hard workout. The response system responds to the rhodiola, so it'll lessen the stress and the cool down for the recovery time with your body. So on the website, there are two options for the rhodiola pills. You can either get the 10 tablets that have 3 packs with them. I have them here. You may only see 2 packs because I've already went through a pack. But there's 10 tablets in each little pack here, and you can get a pack of 30, or they have another option for 60 tablets. And then here on the screen, you can kind of just see the IBO cost, the retail price, as well as the PV and BV that we will receive as well for selling these rhodiola pills. So I really want to get into the importance of the ingredients in these specific excess energy and focus pills. So one of the main ingredients in here is vitamin C, which supports a healthy immune system. So vitamin C is an essential nutrient for the human body. It's involved in important functions such as the formation of collagen, absorption of iron, wound healing, maintenance of cartilage and bones. Like I had said before, it kind of helps the immune system. Vitamin C is something that your body really needs to function at its highest. So you really wouldn't think that in an energy pill or an energy drink, something like that would be in it. So it's not only, great for exercising, but it's also supporting your health. It's also supporting your health system. It's not hurting your body. It's only helping your body to perform at that level that you want to perform at. Another important ingredient, obviously, is the rhodiola rosea, which improves energy levels and boosts your cognition and memory. So the importance of this is to help your body adapt to stress, to help fight fatigue and treat anxiety and depression. So kind of like I said earlier in the presentation, that recovery time is something that's very crucial. But not only does it boost your energy levels, it also helps with your memory, your brain function, and your cognition. So that's like any emotional stress, that's any focusing, like if you're easily distracted. I really like to kind of talk about these pills with people that suffer with ADHD. It'll help you hone in on your focusness. And the rhodiola rosea, it'll really just improve everything about you that you want. And then last but not least, is the green tea extract. So the green tea extract is really important because this is where the natural caffeine kind of kicks in to the product. So the importance of the green tea extract is more organic energy. That's what I like to call it. I like to call it organic energy because it's just the natural energy from the green tea extract. So I'm not sure if you guys have tried the rhodiola pills or not, but it doesn't taste like a normal pill. Like it doesn't taste pasty. It doesn't taste blah. It actually tastes like green tea. So that really helps with your brain function, and it also helps in fat burning. So if you realize on the rhodiola pills and you're kind of just moving, and at the end of the day you look like, dang, I feel like I lost 2 pounds, because you probably did. It aids in fat burning. So so yeah, those are the 3 main important ingredients. Of course, there are other ingredients in the rhodiola pills, but these are the 3 main ones that kind of make up the entire function of it. So alternatives and options, if you're not necessarily a pill taker or you don't want to just pop a pill for whatever reason, another thing that does have the rhodiola rosea plant as well as the vitamin C and everything in it is the excess pre-workout energy packs. So this helps sharpen the focus with the rhodiola, and it hydrates while harnessing your power for maximum performance. So again, the functions are still the same, the solutions are still the same, the results are still the same. It's just in a different form other than the rhodiola pill. And then you also have another option / alternative, which is the Ultra Focus and Energy Pack. So it has 3 different pills in here. Has the vitamin B dual action pill, the Nutrilite memory builder, and then the excess energy rhodiola pills. So all 3 of these can be combined to do what it says. You have ultra energy, you have ultra focus. So if you experience them and you didn't quite get the punch that you were looking for, I would definitely try that. I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard that the ultra focus and energy pack, it'll really be ultra focusing and energizing. And now we're on to the sharing the experience part. It's open to everyone, but I kind of want to go first. I first got introduced to the rhodiola pills at my first MG. I think that's what it's called, at my first MG. I'm not really one for drinking energy drinks or taking any kind of energy pills. I'm more of the person that likes to make her ginger shots in the morning and use that as my energy. But lately I had kind of been realizing that just the ginger shots in the morning wasn't really cutting it. I have to go to work at 6 a.m. So just the energy shots in the morning wasn't really cutting it. But whenever I started taking the rhodiola pills, I started noticing a big difference in my energy throughout the day. So unlike caffeine, the rhodiola pills, they don't hit you really hard. Like, you're not getting punched in the gut, you're not getting punched in the head with a lot of energy. It's very gradual, it's very steady. And whenever the pill dissolves in your system, you're just happy, like you're just enjoying life, you're having a good time. Like, it doesn't make you feel jittery, it doesn't make you feel anxious. You just feel very calm, relaxed, but you realize that you have energy and you realize that you're focusing more on whatever you're doing. So like I said, I don't usually use it for working out. I use it more so for during the day, when I'm up, when I'm at work, when I have to interact with people. It just makes the process of the day go by smoother and makes it go by happier, better. So that's my experience with the rhodiola pills. I'm going to continue to take them because they're not hurting me, they're only helping me. So yeah, if anyone else wanted to share their experience with the rhodiola pills with the team, that would be great.
Unfortunately, we do have to move on, so we can't do any more examples today. But thank you so much for that presentation. That was amazing. I really like the backgrounds and the presentations you were using. I don't know if you're a professional at making those, but whenever I need a slideshow done, I'm going to call you. Well, thank you so much for
I
sharing again. You did very well for your, I believe this is your first time presenting. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, you're doing a great job. Appreciate the information you gave us.
What?
Um,
What?
yes.
Good job, buddy.
Turn up, turn up.
Good job. Good job.
Yes.
So our next speaker is going to be Mr. Abel. He's going to go over our podcast, aka Extreme. I call Abel the silent storm because you don't really hear from him, but you know he's coming. He's going to give you the goods. He's going to get you what you need. Bring up Mr. Abel.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Julia Wells, for the introduction. My name is Ebo Desi. I'm sponsored by Rabet in Wookie, Upline, Kamtain, Nadia, Prasad, to Sanjeev, Shana Sahai. So it is a pleasure to present today one of the tools that we use in the business. I love listening, so I do a lot of driving, so I'll be mentioning that. That's one of the places that you can listen to. So to get into it, I didn't prepare something. I just wanted to speak out with from what I've been learning. So in a way, if somehow you said, hey, come do this right now, I don't have to be like having a presentation where I have to present something. So I would be like, I'm sure like everyone is like that right now. So like you're already ready to make a presentation in this part. So that's what I'm doing today. So what is this system? If you are new, you are going through the process. They talk about in the presentation, in the board plan, they talk about the BWWW. Is the system that we use. Without it, it's optional, but with it, you have a more chances of like accomplishing what you want to accomplish because you are listening to people who's been there, done that, and they are talking from experience. So why do you listen? You listen to build positive leadership, to keep your mind, I would say positively, because throughout the day, could be having a bad day, and boom, you listen to an audio, man, and then you realize you are not just the only one. So it keeps you going. It keeps you going, and that's what the audio, and that's why it is important that you listen to an audio, and it is also important you are learning from everyone. That's what this business is about. That's why I love this business. It's that you are learning from everyone. So it's not just you can find an audio that you are related that relate to you more than someone else. And that we listen so that way we can pass it on to the people that we are bringing in. And when do you listen? So you can listen anytime that works for you, you can do it. But the most if you are listening to an audio, most people, everyone, they say that it's like in the car, because no matter what, somehow, some way, you are driving somewhere, you are always driving somewhere. So the car is like one of the best places. And then at home, if you're not doing anything, or if you are doing something as well, you can put the audio in the background that you are listening to. And you are doing your chores, that's you are doing something, doing chores, and then put the audio in the background. For me, I do it when I'm going to work, and if I'm off, I don't have to go to work. I listen as soon as I wake up. While I'm working out, I listen to it, and then after that, just do my car plan, write it down, and from what I got from the day, and then apply it to the day. And then afternoon, and then when you are going to sleep, you can listen to it as well. I do that. I put it in the background while I'm sleeping, and then So I fall to sleep like listening to something positive. So one of the audio that I listened to today is one that was done by Ajmani, Sugit and Kajal Ajmani. The number is BWW2890. That's one of the audio. I was there while I'm listening to it. And then I remind that I was there at the function, and then it just bring back some memories of like the cheering and everyone jumping around and screaming freedom and all that. So the audio called Build It Intelligently. And some of the quotes that I brought from it is like, our perspective is determine our reality. If we want our perspective to change, we have to change. If we want our reality to change, we have to change our perspective. And Sugit, that was Kajal. Kajal says that. Now, Sugit says, we need to have a dream. Without a dream, everything becomes hard. Have the focus of the dreams and goals, because that's your focus point. If you don't have, from the beginning, if you are new, they told you to write down your dreams, what you want to accomplish, and then you set goals to build it day by day and all that. And the next one is, he also says, when we can inspire our upline, that is when our business starts to grow. And that is very true. If you think about it, because you'll be calling your upline all the time, I have this and that, your business start to grow, and then your upline start to get inspired. And in order to do that, you have to get inspired. So you have to find what inspires you. I would say the same thing, the goals and the dreams and the why you want to do this. That's what inspired me. My goals, my family, the things that I want to do for my family and all that. So that's what inspired me to keep going and keep building it and keep finding people and to keep helping people. That's what inspired me. So with that, that was my presentation on audio. So listen to audio all the time. It's like, I would say, it's like your lifeline. They have been doing that. They have been saying that it's like your lifeline. The audio is one of the lifeline that you need to build your business. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You are very correct when it comes to the streaming, especially when listening to it at night. For me personally, when I listen to a stream at night or go to sleep with it, I do wake up in a more positive mood and actually able to take on a lot of crazy callers. At least that's what I do for a living. I answer a lot of inbound calls. So being able to listen to that, it definitely helps you in a better mind frame. So the next person I would like to introduce is Miss Talisha from the lovely Bahamas. She's going to go over our book. Talisha, let us know what the book is about.
Good night, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, man. Wait. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. Wait.
All right. Good night, everyone. It's such an awesome presentation, Abel. Thank you, Julia Rose, for bringing me on. I'm gonna just get right into it. My book of the month that I would like to share with everyone is called The Magic of Thinking Big. That's right, I've said it. The Magic of Thinking Big by David. I don't want to get the name pronounced wrong, but if I do, somebody corrects me. Schwartz is his name. Okay, thank you, Kenneth. Thank you. I'm going to start off by saying this. Some of the most practical success building wisdom is found in that quotation stating that faith can move mountains. Anyone have ever heard that quotation before? That it's faith that moves mountains. All right. I would say this. Disbelief is a negative power. If you think that you can't do something, then you won't be able to do it. But it's almost like negative disbelief is almost like a wrecking ball. Like it smashes into your business, it smashes into your belief, it smashes into your dreams, goals, and aspirations for yourself. Now, I would reference belief as a thermostat. Anybody know what is a thermostat? All right. I would say that it regulates what you and I can accomplish in life. It adjusts your thinking as it relates to you moving forward. Now, I want to leave a few nuggets with us. Launch your success with positive thoughts. Fuel your thoughts with positive words. Affirm yourself daily. Watch positive videos instead of Netflixing every hour on the hour. You can find something better to do than just Netflixing all day, right? All right. Connect with like-minded persons like you and you and you and even you. On a few occasions, you also probably heard someone say it's nonsense to think about simply saying to a mountain, move, right? Someone would really think that, okay, what you're saying, it's complete nonsense. But that is the truth. However, it's not just about wishful thinking, but it's changing your can't to I can and I could. Just like minds like the prophet David in the Bible, who wrote, as one thinking in his heart, so is he. Minds like Emerson, who said, great men are those who see that thoughts rule the world. Or even like Milton, who in Paradise Lost wrote, the mind is its own place and itself can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven. Or even Shakespeare, who said, there is nothing either good or bad, except that thinking makes it so. And I will end my presentation by saying this. Let us start now, right now, to discover how to make your thinking, so also my thinking, magic. Yes, I've said it. Let's make it magic. Start with the thought of the great philosopher Disraeli that says, life is too short to be little. And I'm going to end by saying, believe you can succeed and you will. And again, I say I want to leave this nugget with us. Let us change our can't to I can, and I cannot to I could. Thank you so much for listening in. And that is the book of the month, Think the Magic of Thinking Big. If you have not read it as yet, I would encourage you to go ahead and read it in your spare time, before bed, maybe on tonight, or in the morning before you head off to work. Like I said, it's really a good inspiration. It would help you to change your mind. It would help you to have a positive outlook on what it is that you want to accomplish in life. So let's go ahead and make a difference, and let's continue to think big, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
My word, shucks, Talisha.
Girl,
Good.
you ate that. Yeah.
Thank
ate
you,
that.
girl. Love
Over
that.
here.
Launch
Wow.
your success with
Yeah.
positive thoughts.
Yes.
Absolutely.
On fire.
Love that.
Spiritual flame
Thank
there.
you
Took us
so
on a spiritual
much.
flame.
So we're gonna move on quickly to system, where me, Trey, and Arcolian are gonna talk about A and B contacting role play. Where me, Arc, and Trey are basically gonna do 3 examples on how you can simply just contact your A and B list. Arc will be going first. Arc, you can take away with how you're going to set up the scene.
Okay, awesome. Hello, everybody. Arcolian Ellis here, sponsored by the great Aaron and Shakayla Thompson, all the way up to our Sapphires Going Emerald, Campton Nadi Prasad, all the way up to Sanjeev Sahai. Yeah, so we should have definitely went first. Yeah, because you guys were amazing. Awesome presentations, Talisha, Abel, and Kiara. You guys did amazing and awesome hosting.
Hey,
So
thank you. I'll try.
So like Julie Rose said, we're going to go ahead and get into our role playing. So today I'll be starting off with how to contact your A-list. So I don't know if anybody was at the last presentation when I was talking about, your A-list, getting comfortable with them. So, pretty much your A-list is people you already know. People can come in your kitchen, family, friends, cousins, aunties, uncles, everybody. So pretty much, with the A-list, you're already comfortable. And with me and Julie Rose is going to be my favorite cousin in the whole wide world. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. This scene is set where probably at my house or I'm at her house or something like that. Just we're in a house, we're talking to each other. So, and scene. Hey, cuz, how's it going?
Hey, living large. How about you?
That's good to hear. That's good. How's Auntie?
She get on my nerves, but she alright. How's
I
family?
definitely, I definitely understand what you mean. They're good. You know how it goes. You know how it is. So how's work and everything been for you?
It's been going.
That's good to hear. I definitely get what you mean by it's just going. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm talking to you. I actually just came back from a business trip with my mentors, and pretty much, we've we're in the process of expanding our business, and I've thought about you. I've wanted to keep it in the family, and just thinking or seeing if you were ever interested in bringing on some extra income other than what you're currently doing.
Well, you already know I'm always looking for extra money, so yeah, I'm down. My cousin
Bet.
down, I'm down.
Cool. All right. Cool. Right. Keep it in the family. Cool. So I'll set something up and we can sit down and I can give you an overview of the business. And if everything goes cool, I can introduce you to my mentors. How does that sound?
Sound good to me.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome. All right,
And
cuz.
just hey, and just because we are short on time, we're gonna skip over to Trey's role play. I believe it'll just be you and Trey will set the scene.
Awesome. So hopefully everybody goes grocery shopping at least once or twice a month. Right now, I'm talking to my associate that's a breath of fresh air. Hopefully has awesome customer service and leadership qualities that we're looking for, or maybe a reflection of yourself. Whatever attracts you to this person, whenever you go to the grocery store, they're just a breath of fresh air. And that happens to be our Colleen. Hopefully it's somebody like Kiara, but I'll settle for our Colleen today. Um, hey, what's going on, man? How's work?
Work is work. You know how it is.
That's good to hear, man. I just got back in town, man. I'm getting ready to prepare my week. I just kind of wanted to know if you or anybody that you know were interested in some income outside of their current job.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. It's better than anything here.
Surprise, surprise. Well, you know what, man? We could possibly link up after you get off or whenever you're free. We could set up a meeting and I can maybe give you an overview.
Cool. Bet, definitely.
Awesome. And scene. And you guys probably are going to definitely get some of these most infamous questions whenever you're explaining your business, talking about it, communicating with hopefully a potential customer or IBO. We collaborated, quote unquote, with other IBOs around the world. And these are the most craziest objection questions you might face whenever you're talking about your business. My favorite, what's the name of your business? Is this Amway? We have, this is not one of those pyramid things. And then we also have, what kind of business is it? And our advice is definitely practice these questions because you're going to see them. They're definitely going to show up differently with everybody. And it's okay for people to have questions. But what's not okay is for you to not be prepared to answer those questions as an IBO. So we want to encourage everybody to lean on their mentor heavily. Talk with your mentor about these questions that you might face with different people in different occupations. We definitely want to open up the floor for any IBOs to share any maybe crazy objection questions that they may have had, or if anybody had maybe a significant moment that they had sharing their business or interacting with anybody. Please go ahead and just unmute yourself and share.
I think for
All
me,
at
I
once.
had
Oh.
I had someone. Oh, I'm sorry. Did someone raise their hand? Yeah, we can have Talisha go first. I can't
I
spotlight,
had,
but
oh, sorry.
oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I had a few clients, right, that would have asked me, so have you tried any of the products? How do you even know if the products works? How do I answer that? I mean, I do try the products, but I'm just saying I've had questions like that.
Could I
Personally,
answer
I
that?
say I use all the products I always recommend my clients, and I'm very happy with what I show out to people. And usually, at least with the people in my social circle, when you say that you use these products, they have a little bit more trust built because you're not just selling them something, you actually experience the product. I think there was this one story. I'm not sure if one of our speakers has said it in the past or it was one of the podcasts. I can't remember, but I think it was Nick. I know it was Nick Nwoki because he was looking for some type of like really expensive car. I think it was like a Tesla or something. And he went to the dealership and the salesman was like showing him the cars or whatever. And Nick Nwoki literally asked that guy, "Do you ride this car? Do you own this type of car that I'm looking for?" And of course, that'll make any salesperson feel small because they're like, that guy was like, no. And then Nwoki was like, well, take me to a person who actually drives this car that I'm looking for. And honestly, I mean, it sounds terrible, but you would want someone who has firsthand experience of what you're selling. And honestly, that's what makes the sale, to me, more defined because you use the product. So you know how you feel or experience when you talk about the products. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if anyone else would like to share.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree with Julie Rose. One other thing I would add was there's a $180 day money back guarantee. That's something that always, kind of hits them over the head because, a lot of other stores, you buy something, it's like you either have 7 days or 30 days, and either which way, if you miss that window, that's that. So if you don't like the product, you haven't used it before, oh well, just to kind of show how much faith we do have in our product. So yeah.
I'm not sure if your name is actually Natalie or not, so my apologies. But I see your hand is raised.
My name is Marquel Triplet.
Marquel. I was like, I see your face. Your name is
my wife's computer, so it says Natalie. So everybody exclude that. I like to share a story today. I was at Wingstop and I picked my son up from school. And as I was going inside the Wingstop, I was ordering my order and I was looking at the menu for a long time. And as I proceeded to order what I wanted off the menu, the young lady was like, "Here go the receipt, fill out a survey to give me some cool points and tell a good story about myself." So I said, "Well, in exchange, could you I got introduced her to the business, and let me talk more about the business, and I'm a business owner." And she said, "Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be a good even exchange." So that little short story I was very, very proud of, and we exchanged numbers, and I built a new client. I built a new client, just that easy. But a lot of people.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
And that slides us into any business activity or new people that are on the call. Marquel, I don't know if this is your first time with us tonight.
It's my first
to be honest with you. Yes. Okay. I was like, I think it is, but I don't want to.
I'm on every Tuesday. I've been on every Tuesday, but it's my first time.
No, I've been seeing you in Board Plan. I just don't know if you made it to our Wednesday pop-ins before. So welcome. Just tell us who invited you and what you're excited about.
I got invited. My upline is Kamta and Nadia Prasad. I'm excited about this whole. To me, it's a spiritual movement. It's a movement and shaking movement that I'm creating my own financial goals at my own pace and at my own time. And I'm very, very excited for knowledge and understanding what the business is all about.
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, all of us in this pop-in tonight, we were all met in divine timing. I wasn't even directly contacted. If it wasn't from my boss, I was like, hey, this guy is just talking about business and you're studying something that's involved with business. If she had never said that, I probably would have never met Aaron. Yeah. So it's our meeting is always divine timing. At least I believe in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other new folks? If not, any business activity y'all want to share?
Yes, we have like 3 new people actually, I think, new to the call today.
Okay.
The presenter, Kiara Brana. I think this is Teach Back Wednesday, I think.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Like presenting at it, like that's how you become a rock star, right? Right. And then Brittany has some phenomenal depth going on. 2 folks are on here. One is Joshua, her cousin, out of North Carolina, Winston-Salem to be exact, right? And then the other is a downline to him, actually called Cheyenne. They're both kind of coming out of work, driving, so they are unable to have their camera on. But I don't know if they can put their say hi through mic. I don't know if you guys could hear us. And just say hey.
Cheyenne just sent a message in the chat, I think.
Yes, Cheyenne. And yes, wait, Cheyenne. Yes. So yes. So they're probably unable to chat because hey, yes, man, Joshua, man, large up thyself. Go ahead.
Wow.
Yes. That deep voice there, that soothing deep voice was Joshua, guys. Phenomenal guy doing great work there out of North Carolina on the hunt, doing big things. So very excited to work with him. And of course, Brittany, poor thing, is still at work. So she also is unable to talk at all. Poor thing. We're going to get her free, guys. We're going to work on it. We'll work on it. All right. And that's it for us. Yeah, I'll give it over to Talisha. Yeah.
All right, I just have some awesome news to tell you guys, but you gotta promise me you won't tell anybody, right? Okay, during this week, this is business activity. I gave out some samplers to a few customers, and one of my coworkers, she was having some problems with her eye, so I gave her some of the eye, I think it's the eye mojos. That's what it is. Yes. Okay. And less than 2 hours into work, she voice notes me. She says, "Girl, where did you get those gummies from? Where did you get those gummies from?" I was like, there are mine, but I'm giving them as samplers. She said, "Because girl," let me tell you that she said, when she used to hold her phone, she used to squint, right? She used to squint because she couldn't see too good. And in less than 2 hours, she said she was on her phone just scrolling through Facebook and just WhatsApping, and she had no issues with her eyes, none whatsoever. The blue light was not irritating her eyes at all. And then I also gave another one to I say don't tell anybody, right? To my massage person. I went to get a massage, and I gave her some of the twist tubes. And after that, she also sends me a message. She's like, "Where did you get these twist tubes from?" She said, "They taste so good." She says, "I don't feel tired." She started to explain like how she's feeling after taking them. And she was like, "I have to get me some of these along with the gummies." My coworker, she was like, "Okay, I have to not just get one." She's like, "I have to get two of the two of these gummies from you." She said, "Next week," she said, "I'm gonna place an order with you." So that's my business. That's what happened this week, ladies and gentlemen.
And true story. I heard the voice notes and they sounded exactly like that.
Fired up.
Yes.
Congratulations, Kiara.
Yes, I kind of had a similar story as well. So I'm finally getting into the swing of things, connecting with people, giving out samples. And I actually gave out some of my artistry samples that I had. More specifically, I gave out some masks and as well as some like renewing cream and eye cream. And one of my friends, Kamasia, she actually responded back to me maybe like 2 days after I gave her the sample. She like, "Girl, I don't know where you got this eye cream from, but I need more of the eye cream." So that in turn I sent her the link to my new website that I just launched because I'm a new IBO, and she probably will be ordering soon. And I kind of just gave her more like tips and other like ideas of things that she could look for and order in the artistry line if she liked that, as well as kind of my family. So my grandparents have health issues, and Nutrilite is the business. So whenever I told my grandma that on my website she can get garlic pills, she's been looking for garlic pills everywhere, and I'm like, "Oh girl, I finally got that for you. You can get you some garlic pills." So now I have to order her some garlic pills. So that's my activity for the week. Gonna continue to connect with people, gonna continue to search for like-minded people, give out samples, and just network. Excited.
Awesome. And that's another answer to Talisha's question about the people who talk about the products. Just give them free samples. The moment you say it's free, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they all of a sudden open-minded." So yeah, if you got samples to give, Give it right to him. Cele also got some business activity going on.
Yes, yes, yes. Way to the world. Hey, yo, more fire to all folks who, yeah, good job, Kiara. Just everybody. Talisha, girl, on fire. Do your thing. Continue to large up on us, everybody. Very excited to hear you guys, man. So really excited doing some good work with Joshua, man. That handsome voice you heard earlier. Yeah, he has a cousin, another cousin, right? Cousin work is phenomenal, right? He has a cousin by the name of Tyler with a wife by the name of Jocelyn. We did an MG with them, I think last week. The days are running together, and they have qualified to get the presentation. But because of their hours of work, we're going to do a one-on-one board plan with them on Friday. You know, my upline Camta Facade is awesome, and I'm there promoting Camta, right, guys? To show this plan, I'm telling them, guys, you gotta be there. It's gonna be great. Yada, yada, yada. My upline, you know, Camta Facade says, yes, Hila, you're going to do the plan. I'll be there, but you're going to do the plan. So, you know, all is well, guys. All is well. All is well. You know, I ain't gonna got no nerves at all. You know, let's, you know, right while my upline watches me do the plan. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So very excited. Hey, proud of Joshua, because it's not sometimes the easiest thing to talk to family, right? Sometimes it's not. So, you know, he is very coachable. He's listening to what we're talking about. He's following the guidelines. And because of that, he's getting results, right? And he hasn't even officially fully launched yet, which is even more powerful, right? Getting like 2 and 3 legs already. So by the time he launches, he's just going to go bam diggity, bam diggity, bam diggity.
Yeah, we just getting started.
Wow, congrats.
Yes, there go depth, you know, going wide to go deep, right? So as our upline say. And then thanks to Arcolian and Trey, I was able to contact a young lady by the name of Quay due to the fun we had during Arcolian's birthday last month or the month before, but yeah. You know, a day is running together. Which month was it?
It was last month.
Last one, August, right. During the fun and festivities of Arcolian's birthday, we met a young lady by the name of Quay. We'll give you guys the details on a non-recorded segment of BWW sessions. But yes, but Quay is phenomenal. She, because of her kind spirit, and she was such a genuine person looking out for the well-being of us as a team there, and without wanting any money in return, I reached out to her. I was like, hey, let me get your number. And then later, because I think Arcolian accidentally left his card still there actually at a particular institution. So, and she's been looking out for him, making sure that all is well. And she don't really know him like that, right? So I told her, here's the thing, you know, my mentors always tell me to be on the lookout for sharp, ambitious, self-motivated people who are very kind-hearted, because it's really not easy to run into people who are that spirited, who do great things without looking for anything in return. So tell me something, do you keep your options open for, you know, developing secondary, tertiary sources of income that won't conflict with what you currently do? And she was like, heck yeah, most definitely. But I'm leaving to go to Connecticut. I was like, who goes to Connecticut from Florida? And joking, but it's true. I did ask. She said, you know, her grandmother isn't doing too well, so she needs to transition back there to help. So I was like, no problem. We chatted a little bit about that. It was really close to when Ian was going through his thing, so it was really close to home, right? So just connected there, and then she's like, she wanted to know if the business can help her while she's over there or what we're doing. I was like, yeah, it does. We're in over 50, we're in all 50 states and over 100 countries and territories. So yeah, we got you covered if you go there. But I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you success. I can't promise you anything. But let's connect over a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and I'll give you some more information, and then we'll see what goes from there. If we still like each other, then I'll connect you with my coaches and mentors. So she is excited, ready to go. So looking forward to connecting with her. We scheduled it for this upcoming week. So very, very excited to work with some even more people. So yes. And of course, that's going to be on your team if this works out, Arcolian, because it's thanks to you. This is, you know, fun and excitement is happening. So yeah.
Awesome. Congrats. Kenneth also has something to share.
Okay, Mike. Hold on. I'm on 2. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, all right.
Thanks for muting me, Rod. I have laptop issues, so I'm gonna be getting a new one this weekend. Anyway, before I forget, everybody give Julia Rose. Mute me again. Everybody give Julia Rose a hand clap, because it was 10 seconds before we started the teach back. We asked her to host.
What?
Yeah, so
Diamond.
I just had enough time to fix the lighting.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You know, and anyway, so one of my friends from college, called me last night, asking me what she should do with her career and all of that stuff. And I was giving her my advice, and I was telling her, whatever you do, you need a solid backup plan, because you cannot depend on corporate America to for your retirement and savings and all of that sort of stuff. She knows I'm an IB already, but I was telling her, these are the common things when you're an entrepreneur. Your business has to be open 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week. And I told her there's a difference between activity and getting results and preparation and self-improvement. We were on the phone for about an hour, and then I was also telling her, you got to continuously be educating yourself, and also, what else did I tell her? I told her, if you're going to have a job, you need to declutter what you're doing, because if you have God and your health and your family and your job and you have your business, and then you have bowling and you have all of these other extra activities, something is going to suffer. So you need to declutter your life, and then I also told her, one of the big mistakes people make in building a business is that they think that they could put 5% or 10% of their time and the thing is going to take off and it's going to grow. I told her, I don't care if you're selling rocks and pebbles or whatever, you need to put in, go to your job, go early, do very well, put in the 8 to 9 hours, but you need to come home and build that business. You need to be tired. You need to be tired for a little while so that you can reap the benefits. And then finally, she says, oh, well, I'm always tired and no, all of that. And then I said, I have an in-depth health assessment. I'd like to sit down with you and go through with you. How is this weekend looking? So I'm going to have her do step 1, step 2, and step 3. Not all in one, but I'll have her do step 1, step 2, and step 3 of the business, the optimum nutrition. Okay, and you could see that I'm on 2 screens. My laptop was frozen up on me, but you could still hear me. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to share. So back to you guys.
Thanks. I'm gonna run through my stuff real quick. I basically had my first MG in a while on Monday, and it turned out well enough that she was like, I'm very interested, especially when I was telling her there's a bunch of people that's going to be at the board plan that following day, which was Tuesday at the board plan. Was basically, there's a word up for it, but like bigging up that there's going to be a bunch of different people in there, nurses, engineers, accountants, et cetera, et cetera. And the moment she heard that, she was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to come. She was not able to make it, but she's going to be available on Friday. So who knows? I might do my own board plan on Friday. So there's that. And I was also able to book 2 MGs this week as well. And I have a coworker. She came in sick, and she was coming from New York. And I was just like, one thing New York is going to do is going to make you sick. And she was laughing because she was like, true. So I kept forgetting to bring twist tubes for her because I was telling her all the things that she could mix it with. She can make a hot tea, green tea, whatever, and put it in a twist tube. I just happened to have a video where I did a demo with the vitamin C tablets. So when she saw the video, she was like, yeah, I definitely need that, either one. And I was just like, I'll just bring you some twist tubes tomorrow. So I'm going to bring that tomorrow, and then I'm going to see which one she wants to buy after the sample. And that is going to be it for my business activity. I can't tell who this is. It said Zoom user, but they had a question that they wanted to ask.
It's Joshua. Silly brought me in. Yeah, how you doing?
Hey.
My question is, soon the global economy is kind of making a shift, right? So you see these countries switching over to BRICS. How would that affect us coming in the future for the business? Because, you know, the US dollar, the equivalency is going to be a huge shift. So where do we fall in line with that, and how will everything translate later on?
That is a good question. I can answer it. I think I can answer it if y'all don't mind. I'll answer, and then I'll have Sile and Kenneth back me up because I know they will. So I will answer that with, I still think we're actually going to still continue to boom online, because even back during the midst of 2020, that's when we made a gigantic amount of sales. So it's all about how you make the business convenient for your clients or whoever you meet with. Everyone's looking for something, and everyone's always looking for something that will help them make it convenient for them. So whenever you can connect with that person, if they're looking for this or that, you always just have to have your ears open. And people want to make their orders easy. A lot of people still don't do brick and mortar business, or at least they don't really go there anymore. To me, that's why the malls are really dying. And that's why Walmart is also cutting hours as well. No one's really going in there anymore, at least at night from what I'm observing. So I think we're going to do very well still. It's just all about how you promote your business and make sure it's convenient for your clients 24/7.
Appreciate you.
Anyone else want to add?
I get through in 2 cents.
Okay. After Sile, I'm going to bring Kenta and Nadia up.
Yeah, the time is going.
Yes.
Something we can address offline, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and probably other people had a question, because I know that Cheyenne also said great question as well too. So people might have the other question as well. So the good news is, if you the presentation, the online our presentation, which is the performance bonus, right? That whole thing, you'll notice it's point value, and it's actually not tied to the US dollar at all. At all. It's not even tied to the US economy, because we're in over 100 countries and territories. So that's what allows you it pivots easily for inflation and whatever. So whatever is the cost of producing those goods and services, 100 points is 100 points, according to the compensation plan. So that's beautiful to allow for inflation, and for even if the US dollar goes up, down, sideways, if it does. So that's really good. I love, Julia Rose's point about online. Even when I shop at Walmart, I do it online. I literally go and I put everything that I want to get in my cart, and I tell them, hey, I'd like to pick it up at 2 p.m. Please have it ready. Literally. And
they even do, sorry to interrupt, I wanted to also state, Walmart even goes to do what we do with Ditto by actually placing the order at a certain date and make sure the card is actually withdrawing on the date that they want to set the order. So online is still the future.
Yes.
I get what you guys are saying about online being the future and all that. But if the market is crashing in the United States and people are more hesitant to spend their dollars, or they're trying to save more, they probably won't spend as much as somebody else in a different country. So should we shift our focus to marketing towards people that's in other countries and located somewhere else? I'm talking about when the time comes, not necessarily right now, but in the future, when it does happen, because it's coming very soon.
Right. Excellent point. Excellent question. So the good news is we're already there. The good news is most of us have sales already internationally and have business in other countries already. So we're, again, not dependent at all to the US economy. It's just
that might be harder for the newer folks coming in. That's what I'm saying. How do we build those relationships with people that's overseas?
Right. Well, the good news is the BRIC Worldwide system has beautiful ways, and Kamta is probably going to talk a little bit about that. But we're a people business first before products. People move products. So you kind of have to have the relationship there to be able to sell it. It's very rare that you'll get traffic on your website, which means people going to just randomly buy to your website without knowing you. That is why the BWW system works so hard. These meetings matter, because you really want to hear how we build the connection with the customer, like what Kenneth just went through. How we
And
spent
social networking might be more important in the future as well, right?
Exactly. That it's where our heart is. And the good news is Amway and BWW has always been that way. That is why we're moving billions of dollars yearly. 8.9 billion, man. Get out of here. So very few companies could still say that they've been around for over 50, 60 years and have that kind of literally still be at the top of their game being so old. They are literally showing that they're able to pivot regardless of whatever is happening. Then very quickly, people are doing more online. So you're going to be able to have a more international access later. But I'm out of time. So definitely, Joshua, we could talk about that offline for sure.
Absolutely. Sorry for running over time. I was trying to let everyone in before I brought our awesome upline Kamta and Nadia Prasad. The reason why we're all here and the reason why we are going to make big things in a big way. I want y'all to big it up. Big it up, big it up, big it up. Kamta and Nadia Prasad.
Appreciate you all for the warm welcome.
Hello, everybody. You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. There's only one thing I can say is that good night. You guys don't need me anymore.
No man, never in a million years. Never in a million years. Come back, we need you.
Hey man, we need you to come back.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, you don't need me. I mean, this teach back here is awesome. Julie Rose, 10 seconds before the thing, always prepared. Great enthusiasm, love it. Right?
Yay.
I want to know, and please don't lie to me, who coached Kiara?
Rodney Wilson. Rodney R. Wilson.
No, it was mostly her. It was mostly her. It was just some feedback along the way, but
okay. Well,
yeah.
even your coach,
You taught her about them presentation slides? Because they look like real professional.
Presentation slides were awesome. But beside the presentation slides, the content of the presentation, you know? Right? I like what you talk about. In fact, I took a whole lot of notes on this thing here. You know, they talk about the product, the alternative, right? And your experiences with it. And you can tell from what she's speaking that she absolutely used the product, right? But more important than that, I mean, the confidence, right? You guys really understand that, to see how she was so confident in the way she presented. Well, she's ready for the big one, right? The big FNH, she's ready. Julia Rose, ready also. In fact, we all are ready. Us, our old timers, we're gonna just sit back and eat grapes. You know,
not old timers.
We sitting back and eating grapes. You know, and then after that was it book or we went into stream? We went anyway. Abel, awesome. Proud of you, man. Abel said, you know what? I don't need no slide. I'm gonna tell you from my heart, right? You know, and just spoke from his heart. And some of the things that he said, I wrote down here. Abel, okay, right. He talked about when you listen thing. He said when you're driving, you listen to it. And another example he gave is that you put it on and in the background, let it play while you're doing your chores in your home, right? Because you're hearing, your subconscious hears these things, right? Kumar and Bill Britt and all them speak about that. So you don't have to just sit down and just focus on listening to it. You do what you're doing, but that information is getting into your subconscious mind. And when you need it, it'll be there. You know, you say like that, you're already ready. Speaking from the heart, all natural. It came out natural, beautiful, you know. But the thing, yeah, I like how you give the audio number. You talk about the speaker a little bit, and then you give some quotes. Okay? Very nice. I like that. So, Talisha, awesome on the books. You could have spent a little bit more time. You didn't have to cut it so short. You did well. You could have put in a little more content, but it was awesome. Confidence. And what I'm seeing here, based on this teach back, is everybody is becoming more confident, you know, and I love that, you know. And then the role playing with our Colin and Trey and Julia was wonderful. was so easy and nice and smooth, but you guys are too easy. You know, you need to get a tough person next time, you know? Like, hi, cuz, how you doing? Listen, man, I had a
I'm sure Kenneth will make us do tougher
tough
conversations.
one, right? Like if Konya called me and I was a cuz, he said, hi, cuz, how you doing? Listen, buddy, I had a bad day today, you know? What was it? What you want to talk about? Business, you know, look, don't bother me right now. You know? But, you know, I like it. It was smooth. You know, they have the continuation. You have a nice little chit chat, you know, and then you introduce what you wanted to say. Very good with that. Then the system, well, you guys did the system. Tanisha did the book. Abel did the stream. Kiara did the products. Wonderful. And then I love the discussion afterwards. Once we finished, and everything was on time. Everything was on time because I was writing down the time when it started and who did what, you know. And so we were good on time. And so once we finished with the FNH, the discussion was okay, even if we go over a little bit, you know, because we have new people and they want to know a thing. And it was answered so perfectly by both Julia and Sile in terms of the content of the business itself, right? Where the points is, our business is not linked to one economy or one currency. It's based on points. And beside that, Joshua, it is the type of products. No matter how bad the economy is, we have products that people will find money to buy it. They will find.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Right.
And it's also, since once you start learning the products, you realize the price point that we have the price at is more than reasonable, especially with laundry detergent. You can't get a liter of well, it's probably bigger than a liter, but you can't find a concentrated detergent that's under $10. And it will last you, at least for me personally, it lasts me for months. People will literally run out of detergent for maybe 2 months. Meanwhile, you can use a cap full for a full size of laundry and use that for months. So it's all about learning the products and making sure you teach the customers that you have as to why the products are worthwhile to invest in.
Absolutely. I also like about the client activities, how people are aware. You see, Talisha said, you know, her co-worker, right? She always squinted her eyes and she gave her the eye, right? And 2 hours after, she's still scrolling through the thing, right? And then she gave out other products. That's being aware of the surrounding and what's going on, and also knowing what product you have to recommend and to give us samples. Okay, I love that there. So also with Markel, by the way, we have some new people. I'll have them say something. But Markwell, he went to buy something and he made a trade there. So, okay, you want me to give you a review, but you need to listen to my business, you know? So everybody's out there making things happen in their own way. You know, I love how you role play with the A and the B list. Maybe next time we do a C list, you know? So because eventually our A and B list is going to finish, you know, so we wanted to start talking about C list, you know? But so everything went well tonight. I'm very happy and pleased to see the progress of each and every one. This is the year for the team to make it happen, right? Moving on big time, you know, and so only thing I would like to say now for the new people, I know Joshua's there. Joshua, this is the first time Joshua is on the pop-in. Did you learn anything tonight, Joshua?
Learn more about the communication aspect of things. So like, you know, communicating A and B with somebody that you're trying to get involved with the business, making it a smoother process.
Wonderful, wonderful. And also, is Cheyenne there? Cheyenne? Oh, she's probably still driving. You know, Markwell, did you learn anything tonight?
Yes, I can talk now.
Did you learn anything tonight?
Yes,
Cheyenne?
just like I said, piggybacking off of what, yes, I did learn off of just what Joshua was saying, the communication part of it, and also just learning a little bit more in depth about some of the products, and I'm excited to learn more.
Wonderful. I know Celia has been telling me about you, how excited you are, you know, and so we like to say welcome to the team. Markwell, did you learn anything tonight?
Yes, definitely learned developing people skills, role playing, and learning more about the artistry product and what we had to present. So when people ask questions, you're knowledgeable about what you're doing, what you're selling, and what you're promoting in your business.
Man, I can't believe new people are speaking like this, you know? Y'all making me feel terrible, right? Serious.
No
Yeah.
man, no man, no man.
No
But,
man, no man.
what I love too, I mean, I don't know if you guys notice it, but I love Trey's shirt tonight, you know? Nice. Trey got a nice shirt and he had a nice smile sitting at the back there. She always got a beautiful smile, you know? Right? Wonderful, you know?
You should have also popping as well.
Only
somehow.
thing I would like to add now here, function. You know, try to get everybody to come out to the function because we know big decisions are made at big functions, right? And when you go there and you see, because seeing is believing, right? When you go there and you see for the newer people, because a lot of us been already, when you go there and you see thousands of people of all different educational background, all nationality, people all excited about life. You know, some people had lived in refugee camp for years that you will see there that are very successful. Then you can say to yourself, you know what? If these people can build a business, I can also. You know, so that's why we need to get newer people out there. I know Markwell has made a decision to come out there. My other person that I'm working with, Mario, he's also coming out there too. So, you know, I'm trying to get into that, sneak into that dinner. You know, what's going on with the diamonds, right? But let's get everybody out there, make preparation rooms. Let's coordinate it together, how we doing it, and you know, get maximum turnout there. Also, like the turnout that we have here tonight, the numbers are up to 16. You know, it's only and also everyone who is not driving had the cameras on, which is good also. You know, so I think everything is in alignment for the growth this year to happen. Everything, excitement is everywhere. Client, IBOs, new people just speaking as if they're being you know, so much experience and knowledge. It's unbelievable. You know, all right. So very proud of each and every one of you and how you do it. And I'm serious. Everybody that did FNH tonight, the next time the Persad team have to do it, this is the group that are gonna do it. Okay. Right. So wonderful. Anybody want anything to add?
Sorry for interrupting earlier if I didn't say it before.
I'm sorry, Julia, before I forget. I know Kenneth is going to be sending out the health program that Sanjeev is talking about. If you can do that first questionnaire sheet, because this Friday, Sanjeev is going to do part 2 of it, where he's going to analyze it. If nobody's name is going to be used, it's just the numbers. So if anybody, Kenneth send it out, could be some of us do it for ourselves so that we can give Sanjeev, so we can get different analysis from different people, okay? Wonderful. Go ahead, Julia.
Sounds good. Oh, I was just going to say my apologies for interrupting earlier. I was just like, oh, I just forgot to mention that earlier. But yeah, anyone else have any questions or last minute lovely thoughts? Nope. Well, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I learned a lot and I'm so happy to meet all of you guys and hope you guys have a good night.
Yeah, Julia Rose. One quick thing is that I'll be putting the Excel spreadsheets up on the Persad team document drive.
Okay.
So that's where you can download it from, okay?
Alrighty.
But
Sounds good.
I'll put a link in the WhatsApp. I'll put a link in WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Put a link in their WhatsApp.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
And if you don't have access, to the Persad team document drive, that's our library. If you don't have access to it, please let your coach, your upline know.
You added Markwell to it, right, Kenneth?
No, I need emails.
Oh, you need his email? Okay. Markwell, could you put your email there for Kenneth? Mhm.
Or better yet, just text him through WhatsApp.
Yeah, just text me through WhatsApp because my laptop.
Oh, okay.
You know. All right, that's it for me.
Wonderful. Good work, everybody.
Alrighty, y'all have a good night.